Good morning, guys. We're in the 4x2 this week. It's another S500. Right, the fridge is all turned off. Right, we're gonna go and do a couple of farm collections today. So, my favoured 4x2. We're on our way to a couple of farms today in Ely, even though it's spelled E-L-Y, which would be Eli, but Ely, Cambridgeshire. We're going to today. I'm not sure if we're collecting some potatoes or onions. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm back at work again now. Started last night. Today is what? Today is... what day are we on? Wednesday? Jesus, I forget. Just come back from seeing I managed to see my little boy finally in Spain. I saw him on Monday for a few hours. So yeah, after a long day travelling, Saturday night, got there on early Sunday morning. I couldn't see him, he was poorly on the Sunday, and then I had to take him to the hospital on a Monday, and I managed to spend a few hours with him. So it's better than nothing, but at least I'm back in work again now for another week. And then I'm going to see him again for his birthday next week, so another week of work, another week of vlogging. So I'm in the S500 at the moment, which is a 4x2, my favourite configuration out of all the trucks. As you know, I love a good 4x2. Whether right hand drive or left hand drive, give me a 4x2 all day long. I love them. And these, let me tell you, now I can give you another direct comparison from this compared to the 6x2s of V8s. This is a 500, which pulls well. Sits at 56.5 again, so reasonably slow. But when you come off a motorbike, anything's going to be reasonably slow, unless you've got a ridiculous hypercar or very, very fast car. Because as you know, the acceleration on a motorbike is crazy. So this, now we've got, is this one of the new passes, a new learner with the L plates? Remember from my previous video, let's give these a bit of a bly. But more likely she's not going to be a learner, because she wouldn't be allowed in a car by herself. So which would signify to me she's been teaching a son or a daughter perhaps. Right, never mind, we should want to be going left here. Oh yes, teaching one of the kids by the looks of things. So I'm assuming she knows how to drive. So yeah, back at work, fatigued on a long day travelling off a plane, and I managed to get some sleep and then started work again. So yeah, so 4x2 this week, love it. I prefer these all day long, even over a V8. These things are so manoeuvrable, and in all honesty, the 660, that is very light on its steering. The 650 was a bit heavier but a lot faster, so that one turned a lot slower than the 660, the white V8. The black one was a bit heavier, a lot faster, and this is just so much more manoeuvrable. A 4x2, honestly, if you've never driven one, get in one, you'll never look back. You can put these anywhere, honestly, within centimetres or millimetres, wherever you need to go. The steering turns so quickly, with these put minimal inputs and it'll turn very, very nicely. And this one is a Euro spec, which is a 4 meter. So this can go into Europe, no problems. It's got a lower fifth wheel than the V8s. So this, for me, is a lot better. Now this one is a 2021, so it's 4 years old, but it's hardly done any kilometers. It used to be an ex-Pirelli F1 truck, this one. As you can see again, you know, Scania as normal, the usual Scania stuff. It's got a smaller screen on this compared to the newer gens. Again, it's got pretty much everything that you need. But for me, the main thing is just got the 4x2 config. I couldn't care about anything else. 4x2 500, that'll do me nicely. And people are thinking, oh, you're crazy, you know, why you prefer a 4x2 over a V8. Well, yeah, the V8's got its advantages. I like it, sounds nice, but inside of them, obviously you wouldn't really know. It's just another Scania to me. But this, it's a lot lighter than the V8. You've got a lot more range on this here, showing 85% diesel on AdBlue. It's showing I've got 3,100 kilometers of range, and the AdBlue 2,400 kilometers. So this has got an absolutely massive long range on it, which is for Europe is what you need, so you're not even messing about to keep stopping, filling up every so often. So yeah, I do like these, as you can tell. I hope everyone's okay. I hope you all had a good weekend. I've just had a few motorbike dramas. Well, not a few, just a one. The electrics, one of the wires was corroded, which was affecting the power output to the indicators, because the rear ones are LED and the front's normal, and the rear ones were drawing more power. So the mechanic fixed it for me within 45 minutes to an hour, I'd say. Put some new leads, resoldered everything, and it's working as good as new. And it was €35, I think it was, for the repair. So I was a bit stressed out on the Sunday because I was riding about with no indicators, front or rear. I was like a cyclist, giving it left and right. People were looking at me thinking, what's this guy doing on his bike? He's got indicators, why is he not using them? So I felt a bit funny, but it is what it is. But yeah, so I think, if I remember, one of these little farms is a tight little road leading up to it. If it's the same one I'm on about, I think I was there 8-9 months ago, I think it is, but we'll soon find out. But yeah, one of them had a really tight little road. You turn into it, it's got like a little stream at the side of it and a ditch. So I think it's only got room for one truck in, one truck out on this one single track road into it. And the other one, I think we've got two. I think the other one, that one was easy enough to get to, if I remember correctly, but we'll see. And the weather here has been really nice as well. The Spanish sun came back with me. I came off a plane. I flew out of Manchester on Saturday, flew back into Birmingham, looking to find the cheapest flight sometimes, so you got to kind of have a bit of flexibility. But if you book ahead, you can get some cheap flights to Spain from Manchester, Birmingham, wherever. As long as you book ahead of time, you can get them dirt cheap. So, oh, dead deer there, wasn't nice. Right, well, we're gonna have to go to the other farm, but let's reverse around this bend here. And I'm glad I got here before, well, I'm glad I didn't leave before, I meant to say, before this other wagon came around the bend. Now these are so manoeuvrable, you can get these round here so quickly. Right, let's get out of here, let's go to the other farm. We'll come back here after. Nobody's here. Oh, and there's another wagon coming down, so we're gonna have to wait for him to come on down here. Because we're not trying to get stuck down that little road.
Gire a la derecha.
No, we're not going to gire a la derecha at all. Yeah, the other wagon's coming down here. Okay, let's reverse. Let's let him come on down, we're not trying to get stuck here. That would have been disastrous. I seen his mate coming in before, so let him get in there and then we'll go. Right, he's coming together. Right. Right, and we go. So that's what it's called, having good observation there, because if I would have got on here, although we did have a passing place, it could have been slightly awry, let's just say. Right, let's just get the Google Maps back on again. Right, let's just stop a second. Google Maps. Okay, start. Let's go.
Después de 200 metros, gire a la derecha.
Oh. Now, these have got some divots, and if you see the camber, it's dropping like this here, so you don't want to be going too fast in case you suddenly tilt, and that could be a soft verge into that little,
Gire a la derecha.
not even a stream, what it is, drainage ditch. Right, sat nav, have you started or what? Talk to me, woman. Right, let's go.
Después de 200 metros, cruce la rotonda, segunda salida.
Yeah, oh yeah, straight over here, that's right.
Cruce la rotonda, segunda salida.
Right, let's go around here and into here. Grange Lane. Some nice gaffs there. And again, remember what we said, the hatch markings are for us to get our trailer around, so these are for trucks, not for cars. Hey up, what's going on here? Right, you're gonna have to wait there, Mr. Van. I'm gonna have to go. Thank you very much, mister. Is there anything coming? Yes, sadly. I would be thinking here. Okay, right, come on, all these cars. After the white, I'm going. Come on. Go. Oh my god, come on. Thank you, sir. Very nice. Thank you. That's very considerate driving there. See, I appreciate that. And you give thanks where that's due, because I could have been sat there all day otherwise. Oh yeah, I remember this right-hand bend here. It's a bit of a tight one, this one, if I remember correctly. We're going to have to get all the way. Yes, we are. It's a bit of a...
En la rotonda, gire a la derecha. Segunda salida.
I think we're going to have to use this bit here. We've got no option but to go over this. Right, careful with the bin men walking. Let the bin van go there. Wait there, Mr. Bin Van, for goodness sake. Sorry, mate. You're seeing me coming, buffoon. Still trying to force his way through. Right, and what is the... is it White Bridge Farm? Let's be careful of a run-up. Google Maps, come on, talk to me, woman. Why are you not talking to me?
In a quarter of a mile, turn right.
Ah, you heard me. Ignore me as usual. Right, there we are on this bend. Is it this one? Yes, it is.
Take the next right, then slide left.
Yeah, there it is, White Bridge Farm. So we'll have to take it wide and then we'll have to cut back again. And this is the beauty of in this 4x2. Right, we're here. Looks like a big
Slide
gun,
left, then your
gun
destination
turret.
will be on the right.
Right, okay, turn you off there. Thank you, Mrs. Google. Right, once we get down here, we'll have to take the cameras off again, private property. I don't want to be recorded, so are these onions? Yes, they are. There's an onion peeling machine or whatever it is. onion processing machine. Where's the office? Oh, there it is, Whitebridge Farm office. Okay. We're just getting the last 4 pallets now to go on. We're back at the same farm we was at before. We had 18 on the first one. They've loaded with 18 pallets. So we're putting 4 more on, and then I'll show you the potatoes after. What's a beautiful little farm here. Absolutely gorgeous. We might just have about enough time to go and park in the services down the road, which ain't a million miles away if there's space. It's a bit of a dodgy services, but if not, there's a big lay-by from there, but preferably services. And to reverse onto these little things here, you'll see the ramp. A bit of a pain in the ass, so you have to try and get it lined up correctly, and then the forklift man just puts it onto the back. So there's no lines on the floor, so you've got to try and take a couple of shunts, put it on there, but it wasn't that bad really. Again, like I said, I'm just going to try and really record quickly. We don't want to be recorded here, so I just do into the back of the trailer quickly and then I have to turn it off. I'm just pretend I'm playing with the suspension of the trailer. This here, to show on the trailer, this lowers and raises the suspension for the trailer, this thing. You push it in and you either turn it left, turn it right, and it raises the suspension on this. Someone scratched this bugger before as well. Done the vehicle check yesterday. I put all this on it, so whenever you get a trailer, always do your walk around. And little hint as well, always take pictures and videos before you connect up to it, so that way if there's any dispute as to who's damaged the trailer, you can say, hold on a minute, I've not even got underneath it, I've done my vehicle check, I've checked it all around first, it was damaged prior to me actually getting it. So that's a little hint and tips, especially if you're an agency guy or a new driver. So you want to basically do this. Now I can hear the air to the back of the trailer. Now that's the sacks of potatoes. We've got 1 more to go on there, and I need to put a couple of straps crisscross going across so he doesn't fall when they open it, because these are heavy. So I'm going to put the camera away again so you can see what's in the back of the trailer there. But yeah, I like these little farms. Sometimes you get out of the way. This one wasn't too bad, but some of the ones we've been down in Kent, some ones are way out in the middle of these fields, and the roads get progressively narrower. But my friend, he works for a different company, and believe me, I was there with him a few years ago, and some of the places that his firm go to, I won't mention the company, but they deal with a lot of cheese, and we do like milk and whatever else. But believe me, some of the places I've been there, me and my mate have been into, let's just say you'd be hard pressed to get many people in and out of there. We've almost been stuck on umpteenth occasions. But I never had my camera equipment, and I wasn't even, you know, thinking I was going to start a vlog back then. I wish I did, because you'd be laughing if you saw some of the places we had to go into with a 6x2 and a full length trailer. Some of the other people